What's going on, party people? Party people, what's going on? I'm back in the game with another video, and welcome back to the channel. So let's go ahead and get into it, right? So I want to talk about this crazy situation that went down in Maryland, right? So what we have here is a hairdresser out of Maryland that happens to be gay. His name is Sean Lamont Brooks, right? So back in October of 2019, this particular straight dude goes to the hair salon that Sean works at. And of course, it was to get his hair done. So at some point, I guess the two engaged in a conversation and they started talking about all sorts of things. Now, at some point during the conversation, Sean proceeds to let him know that he knows a woman that he can hook him up with. So Sean was successful. He played his cards right, and he ended up getting this guy's phone number. And so he was supposed to help facilitate the meeting between this guy and the actual girl that he said that he knows that would be interested in him. So a few days later, Sean calls this guy, and I know I keep saying guy because his name has not been released. I'm pretty sure that he wants to keep that under wraps. But anyway, he calls him and tells him that his girl wants to meet him at a nearby park, but you have to come get me. Now, I don't know why dude didn't find this to be a bit suspicious in the first place, because why would you need to go pick up Sean to meet one of his girlfriends in the park for some And another thing, why didn't you ask Sean to give this supposed girlfriend of his your phone number so you wouldn't need him to facilitate a damn thing? You could talk directly to her and you guys can set up your own thing and be done with it. You don't need Sean to help facilitate a damn thing. You're a grown man. So you should have recognized that something fishy was going on from the start. So anyway, like I said, this dude agrees to pick Sean up. They go to the park. When they get to the park, Sean gets out and says he's going to go get his girlfriend. So he goes into the bushes. He actually disappears, right? And instead of Sean going to get his girlfriend, Sean ends up That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Sean goes in the woods with a backpack. He has a dress in there. He puts on a dress. He puts on lipstick and he throws on a wig. He comes back out and acts as if he's the girl that he's been planning to hook this dude up with the whole time. Now, as he proceeds to give this dude some the guy said that his hands were a little bit too big. They felt a little bit too big to be a woman. And then he said it was really dark outside, but he thought that he saw an outline of a beard. So dude faked like he had an orgasm just to stop the situation. So he says, so Sean proceeds to run back into the bushes. He rips off his dress, snatches off his wig, wipes off his lipstick, and reappears like nothing never happened. Now get this. So this guy was still unsure of what took place that night. He was adamant that it was very dark and he couldn't tell who it was, but he didn't think it was Brooks at the time. So he told the authorities that. Now, he ended up calling Brooks a few days later for Brooks to set him up with one of his girlfriends. So Brooks instructed him to come to the crib and hang out, and that he would have one of his girlfriends to come over to service him. So again, this guy agrees to go hang out with Brooks. He gets to the house. Brooks instructs him to go to the bedroom that his girlfriend will be in there shortly. So Brooks leaves the room and I guess he goes to another part of the house. He puts on his dress, makeup and wig, and he reappears back into the room as if he's the girlfriend that he set this dude up with. And so it's very dark in the room, but this time the dude recognizes that it's Sean and he gets the hell out of Dodge. Now, what I find funny is that this situation took place in October of last year. But the dude didn't report it until December, and they just arrested Sean May the 13th of this year for that particular situation that went down. Now, according to reports, Sean has done this to a few other men, and he has been charged to the point where Sean had to register as a offender. And with this situation right here, they are charging him with. But you know, I just find it funny that the victim in this case said that when the first encounter took place, that he felt that the person's hands were a little bit too big to be a woman, and also that he thought he saw an outline of a beard. So why would you let a person that you suspect to be a man and not a woman continue to give you and then you fake like you had an orgasm instead of knocking this dude on his ass? I mean, I don't understand that. That just sounds fishy to me. You know, I'm trying to break down every scenario in my mind and what this dude could have been thinking. It just sounds fishy in my opinion. But anyway, I'm gonna let this go and let y'all have at it in the comments. I thought that I would just bring a little comedy to y'all tonight. Drop down in the comments and let me know what you think about this situation, all right? Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll get with you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Negative.